Welcome to a new daily top Askreddit video. Today's topic. If you had enough money to build your dream house, what's a strange room / feature you'd include? I am but a simple man and would like a hidden room, revealed by a bookcase, that moves when you pull on a light fixture. Welcome to my GF's parents' house, https://a/m1v2nq4. Edit, I'm just gonna answer a few questions here. Yes. He was okay with me showing this off. When I mentioned it to him, he actually sent me a video of the room with a big mouth Billy bass in the middle of it and said haha. He also sent me a picture of the same room with a question mark made out of bullets in front of his 50 calories. So if I don't comment in the next 2 weeks, please inform my family. Thank you. Yes, this edit is entirely sarcastic, but he actually did send me the Billy bass and pictures just today, lol. I shouldn't have to say that. But I know I do. Just in case. Absolutely nothing suspicious about the empty windowless room with a single well-constructed built-in bookcase. Put the candle back. I'd definitely install an observatory on top of a spire. This is my plan. I'm going to custom build an enormous telescope for it. So you aspire to be a spire in a spire. This is 100% what I'd do. My house would be located far away, in a dark sky region. Have all of the lights in the house be smart lights, so I can turn them all off with a single click. I always wanted a floor drain in a garage. Trench drain here, similar to a fire station. Water hookups out there so you can wash the car indoors in the winter. Thank you for bringing up washing the car because my mind went straight to murder, lol. A trapdoor at the entrance that drops you into the ball pit. What's the password? I love ball pits. You may enter. Really? My password would be I love balls. An indoor swimming pool with a lazy river. I love swimming but I fucking hate public pools. I have a recurring dream where I have a house with a lazy river in it. I love those dreams. I'm a member of a YMCA with an indoor pool and lazy river. It's awesome. Is it fun to stay at the YMCA? I really want one of those natural bathrooms, that looks like you just walked into a jungle, everything is stone and steam and plants and sounds of a waterfall. Or one of those open staircases where the back wall is completely glass and there's a leafy garden under the stairs. Basically just a tropical oasis for plants. I once stayed at a hotel with river stone tiles on the shower floor and it was glorious. So I share your dream about those kinds of bathrooms. How do you clean that? It's not that strange, but I think an irrationally large number of decisions in my life have been motivated by the desire to eventually have a study with high ceilings and floor-to-ceiling bookshelves so I can have one of those ladder things that sits against the shelf and have it be justified. I would add an octopus tank but I think they live like 2 years tops and having to bury a pet really seems depressing. Edit, people keep suggesting I eat the octopuses. 1. I'm not going to eat my pets. 2. As a former fishmonger, please do not eat seafood that has died of old age. Not gonna taste good. One of those ladder things that sits against the shelf and have it be justified. Just said the same thing in my comment. I think I'd just get on it and wheel myself around. I'll need a secret room behind one of the bookcases that leads to a second library. That is where all my favorite first editions and fine bindings will be. There will also be a nice wing-back chair and a side table with a bottle of something to sip on while I read. I may also need a guillotine for those who decide it is okay to bother me in my private library. A cylindrical atrium at the center, that goes from natural rock and water features at the bottom, with spiral staircases and steps around the outside that lead to a glass-roomed sun deck with a hut that overlooks the entire thing. Edit, quick sketch of the basic concept. I swear it looks better in my imagination. I've always wanted a courtyard-style house like in ancient China or the villa style of Rome. House feels more spacious, plus every hall has a view / access to your hidden paradise. Yes, me, too. It's a key feature of my dream house. It would probably have to be encased in glass because Canada, but that's been my design for a while. Everything spokes out from that and every bedroom has its own wrought iron fenced garden space with French doors so you can read and enjoy the outdoors in privacy, too. Slides. Slides all over the house to get you from any room down to the living room or den. Edit, this really blew up, huh? The most common comment was that for those of us who would like to have a house full of slides, we should visit City Museum in St. Louis, so that's probably something I'll do. We got a VRBO once with a slide, which the kids loved until we noticed the connections between slide segments were ripping the seats of their pants. Worst meltdown ever. I don't know how it only happened to me, but I went to the water slides with a bunch of friends and one of the slides we went on fucked my back up. I wasn't bleeding thankfully, but the ridges of the slide cut into the back of my shoulders that were against the slide, so I had nice cut marks on my back that just didn't break the skin. Hurt quite a bit. A moat. No one has a moat anymore. Do you not want to talk to people? Pull up the drawbridge. And in the winter you have your own personal skating rink. 100% would turn into a lazy river in the summer. This person gets it. A sensory deprivation room, with built-in float tank, steam shower, cool rain shower. Yes. The best naps I've ever had were in a float tank. Being able to do that at home would be amazing. I've done a few sensory dep floats, and loved it each time. First time I tried it was truly a day of experimentation. Earlier that day, I consumed an Oreo cookie milkshake with cricket flour added. Pretty tasty. A bedroom. A room that is just a giant bed, second or third story of the house, surrounded by windows with a glass ceiling /skylights. I used to want a glass ceiling, but then I realized it would be a bitch to clean any time there was pollen or bird poop. If you have infinite money, there's gotta be some way you could add some sort of cleaning system on the glass. Maybe just a big windshield wiper with some cleaning solution lol. Professional kitchen. Hoods, stainless steel everything, floors on a 1-degree slant and one whole wall is a drain, the works. A friend of mine has something similar to this, except the whole room slants toward the island where the drain is located in the tiled toe kick. He can soak his floor and mop everything into the drain, hit a button to have whatever was in there chewed up via some sort of mulcher. If you didn't know it was there, it just looks like a nice kitchen with some professional appliances. The floor drain has a disposal. That's a damn good idea. I want a hobbit pantry. Earthy, timber stone decor that is climate controlled to be a perfect storage area for wheels of cheese, sausage links and beer. Oh good gods, yes. Just give me a human-sized hobbit house FFS. No, you get a hobbit-sized human house. The worst of both worlds. Hidden doors are cool and all, but what about a conversation pit? With some lovely shag carpet. Introverts versus extroverts. Sextroverts. I want a freshwater pond in a central location inside the house. As someone who works in real estate, trust me, you really don't want a constant body of water inside your dwelling. Outside, sure. There's the humidity you don't want, there's the constant matarchy, and a host of other issues that could happen. Sounds like solid advice. However, I reckon if I had enough money to build my dream house, then money wouldn't be an issue for me anymore and I'd have plenty to pay someone else to take care of it. If I had unlimited money, I would essentially recreate my childhood bedroom but make everything proportionally larger to reflect how large things would be for me at that age. Does that include a king-size Rassakar bed? No. But it would come with a sweet bunk bed that I could fall off of again. Probably a goat room, for all my goats. I misread that as nat room and first thought if you moved to Florida that is all rooms, and then realized you said goat, and was relieved that it wasn't a nat room, but then wasn't sure what would have more bugs in it at the end of the day. Bit of a roller coaster, really, and I think goats are happier outside when it isn't raining. Maybe a goat yard with a nice milking parlor. All those things you just said, yes. I'm 6'4", so a custom part of a kitchen counter that can be raised and lowered so I can cut things without feeling like I'm turning into the hoochback of Notre Dame. My husband is 6'7" and I'm 5'4". Adjustable countertops would be fantastic. An indoor swimming pool in the underground floor with a synced screen on all 4 sides and normal plus underwater sound system. I love swimming. I love watching movies and series. Imagine watching Jaws in a pool. My friend had his bar mitzvah at a YMCA type of place. Edito, Jaws. I would like a Lego room with display shelves all along the sides for previously assembled projects and a giant table in the middle with enough space to assemble the biggest sets, lots of little cup holder type spots to hold the Legos as I sort them. Yeah. Always wanted that growing up, still want that now. I was so close to having this. Bought an old 5-bedroom Victorian that I partially renovated and sold. The 3rd floor bedroom was huge with high ceilings. Would have been the Lego room / observatory if I kept the house. Absolutely a secret beautiful bathroom just for me. I don't know what it is, but I just really value bathroom time and the luxury of getting washed and relaxing and getting ready in a big beautiful marble bathroom. But nobody else can use it. Like the secret bathroom in B99. Yo. Have a normal raggedy ass bathroom for your guests or whatever, but have a secret door that leads to your real bathroom. That way people don't try and spite poop in your private bathroom. Definitely have a secret entrance 100%.